Dante's Boxing Nation. I see you on YouTube.
What's going on?
All right, man. How you doing?
All right.
Yeah, Triple G, baby. Yeah.
Here it goes. All right.
Dante's Boxing Nation. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah. What up, Dante?
That's right. That's right.
All about Dante.
Do it, Dante. That's what it is. There we go. Good looking, y'all.
Sir.
On behalf of Peter Nelson and the rest of the staff at HBO, I have to say that we are extremely excited to put the middleweight championship on the world on HBO pay-per-view. Here in Los Angeles, we've been very fortunate to see Gennady Golovkin up and close since 2012 when he first made his debut on HBO. The smile, the charisma, and he just keeps knocking everybody out. It's easy to keep going with that. And you have Danny Jacobs, who had his last appearance on HBO in 2009 when he fought Ishii Smith. So welcome back, Danny. It's going to be a great night, and fans all over the world are going to benefit from that. Credit has to go to K2 for, as Tom talked about, being able to put a show like this together with two of the best fighters in the world. It's not easy. These guys are very protective of their fighters. But on March 18th, it all is going to come together with a great undercard. I want to thank in advance the distributors of this show, the cable, the satellite, the telephone companies who have already committed to giving a lot of resources to making sure their customers know about the show and that it's easy to order on pay-per-view. The fight will have a suggested retail price of $54.95. We promise a great telecast from the HBO broadcast team, who I think is obviously the best in the business. So please let your viewers, listeners, readers know about a great night on March 18th. And if you can't get to New York, we promise you a great show on HBO pay-per-view. Thank you.
Is Pepe Suleiman.
Good afternoon. To see promoters and companies working together is very important. The WBC wishes to congratulate K2 Promotions and PBC for allowing this great fight to happen. For many years, the WBC has been working on getting the best against the best in the ring. Also, without HBO and the Madison Square Garden, important fights like this would not be possible. This is the Madison Square Garden is one of the greatest arenas, and for modern contemporary boxing, a lot of people think of it as where it all began. So this is to have this fight go back to happen in New York at the Madison Square Garden is a great thing to have happen. So Gennady Golovkin and Daniel Jacobs, they have fought and they have overcome a lot of things, in their lives to be here where they are. They are true champions, true warriors and gentlemen. As Tom very well said before, they are an example of what a boxer, a champion should be. So the WBC is very happy also to announce that the fight between Chocolatito and it will be this, with the mandatory fight will happen again in the same card. So we are very excited about having such great fights in the same card again. So the WBC wishes to congratulate both boxers and wish them the very best of luck and may the best man win. Thank you very much.
We can't thank Madison Square Garden enough for hosting this fight. We have to give a special thanks to Joel Fisher, Sal Federico, everyone at their staff. There actually was an event already booked on March 18th, and they had to pay that event to move off of the date because they wanted this fight. They believed so strongly in this fight being successful on March 18th, and it shows their commitment to boxing. Danny represents Brooklyn boxing. He's a great ambassador for that brand. And I just think this will be a tremendous night at the Mecca of boxing. And you see the fan bases from both Gennady and Danny Jacobs coming together to support not only the event but the fighters. And we can't thank MSG enough. I also like to thank some of the sponsors that are involved with this event. They're also a very integral part of putting this together. Tecate is the lead sponsor. You see the beautiful Tecate girls and the bottles, and they just really have a commitment to marketing and promoting through the activation for this fight. So we really give a big thank you to Tecate for being the title sponsor. Also Expo 2017. Gennady is the world ambassador for the World Expo. It'll be in Kazakhstan this summer, so it's a very big event for the country, and he's a representative. That sponsor, also Tesla Bank and Capital Holdings. So we'd like to really thank them for their participation in the event. And getting on to the principals, you know, a lot of people thought this fight might happen in December, and there were some grumblings, or why can't it happen earlier? You know, I've acknowledged all the work that Team Jacobs has done putting this fight together. I have to give a special acknowledgement to Al Heyman. Even though the negotiations took a little bit longer than many people might have wanted them to take, there was never any doubt or any hesitation from either Al or from Team Jacobs as far as wanting to fight. It was just working out the right deal. We got that done on HBO pay-per-view at MSG on March 18th. So I'd really like to thank everyone on Team Jacobs for making it happen. Same thing on the Triple G side. I'd like to acknowledge Oleg Herman, who's the management team along with his brother Max, who've been a very integral part of the Triple G side. So with that, I'd like to bring up.
Good afternoon, everyone. It was a long ride to get out here for this conference, I'm going to tell you. But I'm happy to be here. I want to thank everybody involved with this promotion. Tom Loeffler, K2, Al Heyman. It's good to see Brother Sam here. God bless you. And the fighters, because literally that's what this whole event is about. It's not about any of us, it's about them. They are the two warriors that get in the ring and they entertain you. And I just want to say this much. Give these guys all the credit in the world. I've read a lot about this, that, and the other thing. Let's not be negative about it. Let's be real boxing fans. Let's be real boxing people. These guys are putting it all on the line. Give them that respect. Let's do that. Gennady, I want to thank you. Abel, we're going to have some fun. You know that. I just want to say that a lot of people don't know Danny Jacobs. Danny is the epitome of a gentleman in the ring. And when it comes to that first bell ringing, he becomes a monster. And I know that this fight will be the fight that puts him in the position in the history of boxing where he belongs. He's been doing this since he was 14 years old, and he's never ever disappointed me, and I don't expect for him to disappoint me on March 18th. I love him to death. This is not the ordinary relationship. He's like my son, and he's going to make Papa proud on March 18th. Thank you so much for coming out, and we're looking forward to a great show on the 18th.
Thank you, Tom. Not a doctor yet, but thank you very much for coming out. We are looking forward to, again, facing one of Sam's and Al's projects. This is the third fight for us with them. Andre Rozier has a program which is developing and has developed a lot of very, very good fighters, as we do in Big Bear. So the fact that we're meeting at this level for the third time is indicative of the fact that we train champions. Danny's a regular champion, Gennady's a super champion, but on that night, they're both champions in the ring, and we hope that they give you the kind of fight that your presence requires. Thank you very much for coming out. See you on the 18th.
One of the highest knockout percentages in the history of the middleweight division, Danny Miracle Man Jacobs.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for everyone for showing up. I'll keep this short and sweet. I just want to thank my team first and foremost for putting up with me throughout the years and allowing me to become the man that I am inside and out the ring. My family for always sticking by my side and supporting me. K2, HBO, and everyone that's involved that allowed this to be the mega fight that it is. This fight has the material to be one of the best fights in a very long time. What we both bring to the table, this is a can't miss fight. You guys are gonna wanna get that HBO pay-per-view. You guys are gonna show up, and you're gonna wanna spread the word, because this is a fight that cannot be missed. Two guys in their primes, two devastating knockout punchers. It doesn't get any better than this. I'm privileged to be able to have this opportunity to be able to face the best. 9 times out of 10, there's guys who, at the top of their careers, don't take on tough challenges, take on the number 2 or even the number 3. Guys try to milk the game, in a sense, as much as they can. Credit to Gennady for taking this fight. I have the utmost respect for him and his team. But come March 18th, I think the questions that everyone has about me will be answered that night. Who I truly am, what I bring to the table, and just how great I can be. I haven't come this far to give up. I'm scared of no man. I fear nothing. My back was against the wall so many different times, and I've excelled. This is no different. It's a tough challenge, but it's one I'm looking forward to. You guys are going to want to catch this fight. Don't want to take up too much of your time, because obviously fight night is the time that we actually talk, and we let our fists do the talking to entertain you guys. But it'll be for however long it lasts. I'm sure it'll be an entertaining fight. Once again, I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful for those who supported me and allowing me to have this phenomenal dream of a fight. Fighting the best versus the best. I wouldn't want to have it any other way. 8-1, 9-1 underdog. I wouldn't want to have it any other way. So trust me, you guys are going to see the best Danny Jacobs next March 18th. Thank you.